Hello, I'm Rachel. Today we're going to be talking just a little bit about our brains and how they function. I'm going to use my hand as a model. I'm going to use this part of my thumb to represent the lower part of the brain, something that would connect to the brainstem as you see here. And this upper part of my hand I'm going to use to represent the upper part of the brain, also known as the frontal cortex. I'm going to refer to it today as the upstairs brain. When our downstairs brain, or the amygdala, is in response, it is responsible for all of the scary responses that we might have when we have strong emotions. So, as a baby, if I feel a gas bubble, or a toddler, if I hear a scary sound, or an adult who perceives getting in trouble for being late, this is going to be the part of my brain that's going to be active. When this part is active, I'm going to call that my lid being flipped, because notice my upstairs brain is not what's in control right now. When I perceive danger, my lid flips and I act with this lower part of my brain. Those who have a really high amount of adverse childhood events early in life primarily have been functioning their whole lives with their downstairs brain being in charge. This has done a great job protecting them, but it's also going to take a lot of times of repetition to teach the brain that we want to be functioning from up here. As babies, it takes thousands of times of something called call and response for a child's brain to develop the neural pathways that teach the child that they are safe and secure, allowing them to function with their learning, creative, and connecting part of their brain, the upstairs brain. When a baby is born, it does this call and response. When it perceives a gas bubble, or it's tired, or it feels frightened, it will cry out, waiting for the care provider to come and respond. When that baby has the lid that has been flipped and the care provider comes in and soothes and calms and meets the need of that baby, it will go ahead and it will experience what we call and respond. Now this takes thousands of times of repetition for the baby to be able to experience call and response in a positive way that will create neural pathways that go from the upstairs brain to the downstairs brain with everything completely and fully functioning. When there is a little space between the two, the baby is going to experience a lid being flipped. They're going to not be functioning from their upstairs brain, but rather from their lower downstairs part of their brain. Individuals who have experienced a high amount of adverse childhood experiences before the age of 10 years old have experienced a large gap in the way the neuroreceptors are connecting the upstairs brain and the downstairs brain. When the downstairs brain has been primarily the one in charge of keeping this individual safe and protected and helping them to survive, there's going to be a really long process of a lot of times of call and repeat for that individual to experience, allowing the upstairs brain to be the primary functioning part of the brain. After so many years of this part of the downstairs brain working to protect and keep this individual safe and moving forward in life, it will take lots and lots of patience from those interacting with this individual to help them experience a positive call and response, a positive connection with others. Please keep this in mind as you interact with the participants